What's going on? Welcome to Agent Cosell. So we're going to talk about good old Caitlin Clark. So let's read this article. Skip Bayless felt supporting Caitlin Clark incited racial division, saying she was a right wing symbol. So let's see. Skip Bayless opened up about his reservations over publicly supporting women's basketball sensation Caitlin Clark in an episode of the podcast on Thursday. But Bayless revealed that he was actually in awe of Clark's ability, and it was the main thing for him to start watching the WNBA this year, just like a lot of us, fans. However, he revealed that the reason he did not buy into the Clark excitement early was because of guilt and not wanting to stir racial division. I started to think deep down in my psyche, wait a second, she's really good. But I'd be the first to admit I felt guilty saying so on TV or on social media. I did not want to look like this red state white guy cheering for a red state white girl. Our country feels split enough racially already. I didn't want to pour gasoline on the fire, Bayless said on this show. So, Bayless was a vocal opponent of Clark earlier this year, and he even questioned her potential during a broadcast on FS1 back in June. Now, Caitlin, I don't know if she has the dog in her, Bayless previously said. I know she's got talent, but I know she's got this long distance shooting talent, and I know she definitely has a gift for passing the basketball, but I don't know if she has that dog in her because I start to wonder. Know it's extremely early, but I'm saying I start to wonder when I see that on Sunday. But Bayless went so far as to say that one of the reasons he took a stance like this against Clark was because he believed that Iowa native was a right wing symbol due to the fact that she's a white player excelling at the game of basketball. So, wow, Skip, so it took you this long to come out and say something? Okay. But maybe I was wrong about this. Clark felt started to feel some sort of new right wing symbol. White woman dominating game, dominated by black men and women for years and years. I could almost hear some people thinking white power, maybe. And please, I'm not saying Caitlin Clark is far right in politics or beliefs. I have no idea what her politics or religion are because she has carefully, and I say smartly, avoid taking any rookie of the year stance because she is already such a lightning rod. So I know that what a powerful point of pride of basketball has been to the black community in this country. Black men and women obviously have been routinely considered better at basketball. Yeah, but the 22-year-old Clark actually pressed about her political beliefs during a press conference Wednesday after, she liked the Taylor Swift Instagram that announced, the endorsement of Vice President Kamala Harris in the election. Clark did not give an endorsement or even mention of either candidate, but simply says she believed in using her platform to encourage people to vote. And of course, Clark, born in Des Moines, Iowa, played at Iowa before she turned pro and was drafted by the Fever. Her parents, Ann and Brent, have three children, as Caitlin is the middle child between her two brothers, Blake and Colin. And her parents are lifelong Iowa natives. Former President Donald Trump won 6 electoral votes in Iowa in the 2020 election. However, most of the votes in Polk County, where Des Moines is located, went to Biden. So, conversations over the role Clark's race plays in our population has been rampant since the end of the junior season at Iowa, which she led the Hawkeyes to the national championship game against Angel Reese and LSU, but lost. And then, of course, the conversations escalated in their first WNBA season and non-Cosell against Reese, the Chicago Sky. So Clark took several hard fouls early in her rookie year, and for infamous one of Sky, Kennedy Carter's march ignited a strong backlash from the Clark's loyal fans. So, Reese herself said that many of Clark fans are racist in her first podcast of what is it that unapologetically. So I just think fans are fans, and the Iowa fans are Indiana fans, and they're just They ride for her, and I respect that respectfully. But sometimes very disrespectful. I think there's a lot of racism when it comes to it. What are you talking about, Angel Reese? But Bayless is not the first major controversial sports talk show to host to speak about Clark's race within the context of her reputation in the WNBA. And of course, earlier for calling her a white bee for Pat McAfee, he had to apologize for that. So, yep. So basically, we do not know any of her political beliefs. I don't care to know. Even if Iowa was Republican, but Biden ended up winning that vote. So you know we don't know too much about Caitlin Clark and where she stands. And who cares? So she liked a Taylor Swift. Nah, Taylor Swift. Okay, so that's what she did. But it doesn't, just because you like something doesn't prove everything yet. So we don't know. And who cares? This is game of basketball. Remember, as I said in my last video, the WNBA, social activists, LGBTQ, that's the league they're in. Nowhere in the world that I know of that women's basketball starts pushing activism except the WNBA. So she's just moving the needle. We're watching because she's a hell of a player. It doesn't matter if she's white or black, she's a heck of a player. And yes, sold out games. Do we have to keep reiterating this with a broken record? Caitlin Clark. That's who a lot of people came to watch, even in other arenas. They came to watch Caitlin Clark, and the world wants to see her too. That's why I say next season, Caitlin Clark, go play in Australia. I keep saying it. That's probably the next best move if you decide to do it or not. I know you have enough money. You're getting paid a S load of money. So, yeah. But, hey, we don't know. Right now, we don't care because politics should stay out of basketball. But unfortunately, the WNBA, they will get on you if you don't vote a certain way. The feelings get into the way. And that's how it goes. So that's the WNBA for you. But as long as Caitlin Clark plays, I'll still watch, just like a lot of other people around the world. So, yep, there you go. All right. So, if any of you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special. Help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. So, wherever you are, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video.